for our next comedian. Let's hear it for Ricky Grimes!
Hey, thanks, man. Appreciate it. I miss wearing the mask during COVID. I do. Anyone else? That was me. But the reason being is it's just a really good look for me personally. You can tell by looking at me. I got kind of a pronounced nose, a weak chin, and sweet, sweet, beautiful eyes. So when I had to cover the bottom half of my face, it was the best I could possibly look, you know? And it was a law. It was a mandated that I had to wear something flattering. How great is that? Only thing that would have been better if they would have mandated the law that I had to wear my shirt in the pool. That would have been great. I got sweet, beautiful eyes. At least that's what people tell me. But by people, I mean nice older ladies that work to register at Target. They tell me that a lot. But it's not. I think when people say that you have beautiful eyes and you have nice eyes, they think they're saying that you're beautiful. But that's not really what it means, you know? Pointing out one thing of a whole doesn't mean you like the thing as a whole. It's like when you go to a concert with your friend and then afterwards you're like, hey, did you like that band? And they're like, well, the drummer was excellent. He was amazing. And that's all right. I don't really know why I care about that. I'm not even like trying to pick up chicks or anything. I'm married. I have a kid. I have a daughter. I have a 2-year-old, sweet little beautiful girl named Coco. She's the sweetest girl in the whole world. Her name is Coco. We named her after, you guys know Ice-T's wife? I named her after her. Because I love Ice-T, and I would nervous what to talk to him, so I have something to talk to him with him now, you know? It's good to have that with celebrities, you know? But she's a sweet girl, but when she was born, we lived in a 1-bedroom apartment, and when you decide it's time to move on from an apartment, everything starts to bother you, you know? Like, there was one thing that really bothered me. There was always a spider that was around making webs, and you know how they do that. I know it was the same spider because I never killed it. I would just take it and I would just throw it outside. Because spiders are supposed to be good for the environment. In fact, they say if you leave the spider in your house, it will actually catch and kill other critters in there. Right? Have you heard that? And I think that's true, but I still don't trust the spider, you know? I don't think that he's aware of an alliance between me and him. I think the spider's trying to catch and kill everything, including me. And I just keep narrowly avoiding it. You know what I mean? You know, like, you ever walk into a spider web and think, well, he almost got me with that one. That was a good one. Spider was good. I think about living in a 1-bedroom apartment, which is also tough, is I had to go to the laundromat to do my laundry. I don't know if you guys go to the laundromat. I kind of like the laundromat in theory, because it's like a communal place where everyone can get this necessary task done. The problem is the one I went to was the filthiest goddamn place I've ever been in my entire life. It was so filthy that I think it was maybe like the business strategy of the place. And I'll tell you what I mean. I finished the laundry, and I took the shirt out of the dryer, and I accidentally dropped it on the ground. And as I picked it up, I realized this is now the dirtiest this shirt has ever been. Even prior to me washing it in the first place, you know? It's like if I went to a physical therapist that had a really steep staircase leading up to the door. Like, same thing. One slip, they're hoping to just start all over again. You know? So you don't have to make it easy. Laundromat's fun. You get to meet some fun characters. I met this one older guy who would like to bet at the OTB next door, next to the laundromat. And one time I was in the bathroom and he came in with like a bunch of wet clothes and he hit the hand dryer and started drying his clothes underneath. And he told me that he went across the street and somewhere between the spin cycle and the rinse cycle, the race came in, and now he didn't have enough money to pay for the dryer. And he looked at me and he went, can't win them all. He was a good guy. Laundromat's fun. I will say, I asked the owners because I never saw that guy again after that, right? And I went, you know, ever see what happened to that guy who would bet the horses? And he goes, oh, him, he won't be eating us anymore, which is real ominous, right? Because that either means, one, he died, or he bought a washer machine. So odds are he's probably dead based on his financial situation. Right? So rest in peace to that guy, right? You guys ever do that? Just peace to that. I did that joke one time and I messed up at the end and I said, rest in peace, and then I did this. Just not the same thing at all. Instead of saying peace to the heavens, I was saying that death was a spicy meatball. Thank you guys for letting me hang on. I appreciate you so much.